Hello again, and welcome back to another lesson in the study of success. We've been talking a lot about small businesses, about turning your hustle into a business, about creating and maintaining the steps that are necessary to grow your business, your organization. There's another part of business that I talked about in a video back in February about social entrepreneurship. Social entrepreneurship is a form of business that focuses not on profit, but on the community good. These are nonprofit organizations. So today, I'm going to give you 5 topics of financial management for nonprofits. But before I get started, here's a message from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by Stringfellow Accounting Solutions, where we offer premium bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation services at affordable rates. Let's see how we can service you. Send us an email with your contact information to get a free consultation. Here are the 5 topics of financial management for nonprofits. Number 1, your financial statements. The nonprofit, in the lens of investors, in the lens of creditors, in the lens of donors, grantors, funders, it all begins and ends with your financial statements. Your program activities, very important, but that's always interpreted through the lens of your financial statements. The most important statements, and I'm going to put this in a vernacular that is more common to for-profit organizations when I talk about balance sheets, profit and loss, statement of cash flows. For nonprofit organizations, it's going to be your statement of revenue and expenses or expenditures. Is going to be your statement of financial position. That gives the people who are vested in your organization the tool that they need to evaluate whether or not you have a sustainable, financially solid organization that they can invest in. The stronger your financial statements are, the easier it will be for you to secure funding to expand your capacity and increase your ability to service the people, the community that you're in business to service. Number 2, not-for-profit or nonprofit accounting, your bookkeeping. Most of the same rules apply. A debit is a debit, a credit is a credit. But when we talk about nonprofit accounting, we're talking about fund accounting a lot of times. We're talking about accounting for specific grants. We're talking about a lot more monitoring, tracking, and bringing together financial reports for different funding sources. This is a little bit more tedious than your regular small business bookkeeping because there's a lot more going on, especially if there are federal grants involved. Then you're talking about time and activity reporting. You're talking about cost allocations. So the models that you have to put in place are designed to reinforce and strengthen your administrative structure, which again supports the program work for which you're in business, which is to service a community, to address a need. So understanding nonprofit accounting is going to be key to being able to start, maintain, and sustain that type of organization. Number 3, cash flow analysis. Depending on the type of nonprofit we're talking about, cash flow is key to your operations. You cannot and you will not last long if you do not have positive cash flow. In the nonprofit world, it was a saying that went, no margin, no mission. Yes, matter of fact, a nun came up with that saying, no margin, no mission. So while nonprofits don't focus on their financial management systems, the savvy executive directors and CEOs do, because you have to have a margin. What that means is you have to make money in order to operate your organization, in order to fund your programs. No margin, no mission is not just a great saying. I love it. It's also a reality that states that if you can't generate income for your organization, you're not going to have an organization long, and you're not going to be able to service the purpose that you started the organization to begin with. Number 4, the budgeting process. For nonprofits, you have to have a budget that states what you want to do for the year financially. This is very important because you build your organization around your budget. Funders, grantors, creditors, and stakeholders want to know what you're operating with. You have to be able to predict or project how much income you're going to have for the year. So that's very important, to put together a budget and to follow a certain process that will allow you to operate your organization for a year, because then we're going to look at 2, 3, and 5 year projections of where you want to go and maintaining your organization. Number 5, financial policies and procedures. This is all about finances, about financial management. Nonprofits, the good ones, are very strong in their financial management systems. In order to be strong, you have to have policies and procedures in place that will reinforce what you're trying to do programmatically. Your systems for finances and accounting is designed to protect the assets of the organization. It's designed to ensure that the dollars are tracked and monitored so that they can be reported on back to the people who gave you the money. It is very important that you are able to communicate financially with the people who have endowed you with funding in order to operate your programs. Policies and procedures that are in place are designed to ensure that everyone is going to be happy with maybe not the actual finances, because if you find yourself slipping into a bad zone, it's a place where you need to fix. But the fact that you're maintaining a system that allows you to track the changes from period to period, that's the part that is crucial, and it gives you the ability to make moves and be able to pivot and changes when needed. So those are the 5 topics of financial management for nonprofits. Thank you for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you can receive weekly notifications as we upload videos on business-related topics related to success. As always, see you next time. See you in the good life.